Yeah, last one before I go in because it's not very agreeable now. It's not. Yeah, so the Asda Rewards app. Um, they try many things to be different. One of them is that, unlike others, where you can use your phone, but the barcode on the app to, if you went to that scan and go, that everyone does, but sometimes I use it to keep an eye on the cost as you're going along. Your information is temporarily stored on the scan and go gun until you're finished. Not with Asda. If you forget to scan your app, and let's say you are able to build up your cash pot, unless your bot's clever, um, you can get it put back on if you tell a white lie. But generally, once you've paid for your items, there's no going back. But for some time now, the Asda Rewards app is only in name. There's some coupons where you get £1 in your cash pot or £2 in your cash pot, but they're on selected items. Nothing that we really go for. Um, they do have they did a mission, milestones. We had 4 or 5 little green and yellow stars with an amount in. Uh, some day it was like £1, £2, and £1.50, and then so you get maybe 6, 8 quid in your cash pot at the end of the month. Then they trimmed that down to 50p a go, which I finished up in no time, and then be like a couple of weeks where you get next to no, and then there seem to be the milestones seem to disappear. Then you'll get sometimes like a prize present box pops up, a virtual one. You tap on it, or World Cup, it was like a score a goal, and you tap the ball at the net, and of course you know that it's going to miss, or you might get 50p in your cash pot. They come and go, and then sometimes you'll get like, oh, we put £1.50 in your cash pot. Sometimes out at blue. So I don't know what the Asda Rewards app wants to be. It can't make its mind up. At the moment, I would say it's the poorest loyalty app of all the major supermarkets. You know, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Morrison's. But Asda's at the moment is poor. Really poor. They really need to sort their shit out. And why call it Asda Rewards when there is no there's no bloody rewards. Unless you're going to get something from the Stacey Solomon home range, or you're going to buy some charcoal for your barbecue or whatever, or you're going to invest in some garden furniture, or you're going to get some scented candles from the Yankee Candle Company range. Um, they're just examples. I mean, we love Asda, especially the Scunthorpe one. It's not it, it's not the biggest, but sometimes it can be too big. Um, and I think Monk's Cross is a prime example. But I do remember once we tried the Doncaster Asda, the one near the racecourse, and they do have a bigger George section, and they also have a pharmacy as well, and But I remember we come out, and I looked at Mother, and I looked at Gusher, and I said, as much as shopping is a chore, now do the big shop, you try to at least get some pleasure out in it. Um, Although it's not up there with fireworks and shit. I felt cold. Like it was a drag. So this is why we've stuck. Um, Even though, like I said, the Asda Rewards app, it needs a bloody kick up the arse. Asda. Just revamp it, change it to a similar model to what Sainsbury's is like. Call it like Tesco's is Club Card, Morrison's is the More Card, Sainsbury's is a Nectar Card. Keep it as rewards, but have it, but call the thing the Asda Price Card. Yeah, Asda Price Card, even though it's digital on the app. And just and have it so you can scan the barcode if you choose to go for the scan and go gun. I mean, sometimes I use it, like I said, to keep an eye on what I'm spending and then go to a human. Sometimes use the self-service tills. I'm as guilty as a lot of people on that front. But it needs a major, major, major revamp to a similar model where there's no milestones, might be some missions, but the way you need to let people, even though they'll probably give you a pound of flesh to get a slither, you need to give people the ability to build up a cash pot. Forget the milestones, they were bollocks. And the missions are largely bollocks. You could have some missions as like an extra added bonus. But you need really a major, major revamp of the Asda Rewards app, because at the moment it doesn't feel like there's any rewards. And it's been like that for a fair few weeks. Because we've remained loyal to Asda, especially the Scunthorpe branch. But the rewards that it's going to the point where even my mother doesn't bother with the Asda Rewards app anymore, because there literally is no incentive to use it. That's a shame, that.